Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Sagittarius, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Sagittarius. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords, and this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this is an energy of conflict. This is drama. This is mind games. This is more of a mental thing. There could be manipulation at play here, and someone feels like things have gone too far. A line has been crossed, and they feel a bit defeated by the situation. Let's see. We have the Page of Wands, fire energy, the Two of Swords, air energy, and we have the World, fixed sign energy. So yeah, there's a feeling here of trust has been lost with the Two of Swords. Someone is now feeling like they need to protect themselves because someone may have said something or just crossed the line in some way to the point where the other party no longer wants to engage and is kind of getting ready to close the door on the situation. Let's clarify these cards. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, and this is fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. So there is a situation here where you may just feel like it's draining, and you may feel like the person you're dealing with is not on your team. Like they're not supportive. They are actively going against you. There's conflict here. And there's this readiness to throw in the towel, kind of giving up. Let's see. We have the Moon, Pisces energy, the Judgment card, Scorpio energy, and the King of Wands, fire energy. It's almost like you're having to make a decision. You're getting information that was not really, like it was kind of hidden from you, but now you know, and from here you have to make a decision. You're having to really believe in yourself. Like it's taking a level of confidence and self-assuredness, but a decision has to be made about this. It's like it's becoming too uncomfortable to stay in this kind of dynamic. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out an oracle card for you. Okay, we have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. We also have past life relationship. You have known each other before. This connection could be karmic. Let's see. And we have yellow rose, enthusiasm and friendship. A single rose can be my garden, a single friend, my world. So you could also be confiding in friends, loved ones. There's something about needing to get support. I'm going to pull out a card for your advice, Sagittarius. We have surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. Okay, so this connection could be one that's quite difficult to let go of, even though it's not healthy. There's almost like a soul tie here. It could feel addictive in some ways as well. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out a card, a message from the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? What do they want you to know, and what do they want to say to you? Let's start with Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, how do they feel about you? Okay, so the Aries is going through a lot and they do want to be honest with you about it, especially if they have taken out their frustrations on you. It looks like they're struggling with something in their personal life. If you're dealing with a Taurus, how do they feel? We will be together again. Okay, so the Taurus is in love with you. The Taurus doesn't want to let you go. They believe you guys are meant to be together. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Gemini, how do they feel? I wish I had treated you better. Okay, so the Gemini has regrets. The Gemini knows that they didn't treat you well. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Cancer, how do they feel? You came closer than anyone. Okay, so the Cancer feels a strong connection to you. They still feel like you guys are connected in some way. If you're dealing with a Leo, you and I were too young and you were the best thing in my life. So they remember you fondly, but they feel like they weren't in a place to appreciate what they had. Okay, so let's see, if you're dealing with a Virgo, how do they feel? I'm starting to understand our connection. Okay, so the Virgo really does feel the connection strongly. If you're dealing with a Libra, how do they feel? I want to feel that way again. So they are wanting to come towards you again. They want to resolve things with you. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, how do they feel? I wish things could be different. Okay, so the Scorpio does want to make changes. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, how do they feel? I remember every detail of that day. And I love you unconditionally. There's something they're reminiscing on, and they are realizing that they love you unconditionally. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, how do they feel? I bury myself in work to forget you. Okay, so they're trying to let this go, and they're using work as a distraction. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, how do they feel? I knew exactly what I was doing, and I look for you everywhere. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, how do they feel? I replay our conversations over and over, and so many things remind me of you. Okay, so you're definitely on their mind, and they are kind of overthinking the situation, like going back and looking at what they said, what they should have said, what they didn't say, you know. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. I hope you have a really, really good day, Sagittarius. Bye, Sagittarius.